honorable guests. 55% of the European Union citizens live in rural areas. That's a lot. Yet, the European Union focuses mainly on trade, which basically means urban areas, instead of rural areas. As a result, these areas feel left behind or neglected. One of the main issues is the lack of availability of Wi-Fi and broadband. On a small scale, this means that, for instance, people in need can't use their basic rights. Imagine you can't call an emergency number when your safety is jeopardized. On a large scale, this results in a smaller job market. Nowadays, businesses can be situated anywhere because of the internet. Moving to rural areas is actually beneficial for businesses, since the rents are lower there. However, when there isn't Wi-Fi or service in rural areas, moving to rural areas is impossible for companies. If we, the European Youth Parliament, invest in the installation of Wi-Fi, we attract businesses to rural areas and take their employees with them, who often bring also their families. This is why we want to implement taxes for businesses in urban areas and let businesses moving to rural areas contribute to the installment of Wi-Fi. Service is a right and should be paid for by the government of each member state. Rural areas also offer an opportunity we have not explored enough yet. This is renewable energy. Measurements about renewable energy could be more efficient and effective. Right now, subsidies aren't given efficiently, which means rural areas are too dependent on them, and also this is already too much costs for the EU to cover for that long time. First, we have to invest in mature technologies like wind turbines. If we invest in immature technologies like solar power that could have a major innovative breakthrough, the cost will dramatically increase. Instead, we should invest in mature renewable energy because their prices will only decrease. However, we do want to invest in research done in immature technologies, so one day they will become mature. Second, the measurements taken now are too general. Every rural area is different in the resources they have to offer. Measurements should be place-based, so adapted to what is possible in a certain rural area. You can't say every rural area has to reduce carbon dioxide by 30%. This is just not possible for each area. For some it's easy to achieve, and for others it's very hard and it will cost billions. Also, many rural citizens are skeptical towards the use of renewable energy. That's why we want to have meetings and collaborations with businesses and experts in the field of renewable energy. It's time the voices of rural population are heard, since they are 55% of the EU citizens. We need to hear them, and we are willing to listen. Thank you.